Hi, we're Molly Rythm, and you should listen to Bucketlist. Bucketlist.
Bucketlist. Bucketlist. Bucketlist.
No, I got offered chips for sex last night at the hospital, which was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Dude, straight up. We were
Lillian, we need to hear more about this.
Story. So me and Griff
Where were you?
we're
Here in Montreal?
staying at the Hotel Montreal.
Okay. Oh shit! Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what that is?
There's the one with the bar down in the basement.
Yeah. There's a pool table, booze bar. We saw a comedy show, which was really stellar. So we're hanging out, we're having a great time, and like people are dropping off. It was a long drive. It comes down to me and Griffin in the basement, and some kids invited us to play pool. So we're like hanging out, pool, booze ball, booze, you know. We get playing chess upstairs. We're trying to kind of close the night off, and this guy thought he would seal the deal. He comes down, we're playing chess. Do you like chips? And I was like, yeah, I like chips. And in the meantime, Griffin hasn't eaten since 4 p.m.
But he was down for sex.
So he's like,
Rubbers, no rubbers, you fucking get it on.
Yep, he was on it. Yeah, he was stoked. And the guy brought down chips. He's like, we can go to my room to get chips. And I was like, I didn't get what was going on. It just went way over my head. I was like, go to your room to get chips. So he brings them back down. He puts them on a plate, like a really nice china plate. And in the meantime, Griff is starving, and I didn't really want chips, so we're playing chess, and Griff is eating the chips, and he's just getting more and more furious. He's sitting on the other side of the table, like, glaring death, like, why are you eating my sex offering? And in the meantime, so, yeah, Griff got up to tinkle, and he just tried to just completely, like, no. Yeah.
Where was this guy? Did you catch where he was from?
He's Italian. He was
from Italy, like straight up.
Straight from
Give it a
Italy.
So in other words, like chip offering is very like standard par for the course, like in exchange for sex and.
Yeah. He was a climate change scientist, so I was very interested, and I think he confused my interest in his field for.
So anyway, so Molly Rythm, what do you guys got going on? I know this is a one-off for you guys. Have you guys ever played Pouzza Fest before? This is your first time.
We played Pouzza last year. It was awesome. We had less of a we did better this time. Every time we book it, we don't realize that all of our members can't get into the country. So sometimes there's some last-minute scrambling, but we had such a great time last year. We made so many friends with the bands. We played the TRH bar last year, and then this year we played the Piranha bar, and it was kick-ass. We had a great time.
Yeah, what venue do you like better, Piranha or TRH? I've been to TRH before, and it's an interesting place. It's got a really interesting atmosphere to it, which lends itself to punk rock, dirty shit. It's kind of like it's very Pouzza,
Yeah. The bar, there's 2 levels of skateboard bars, so there's just skateboards everywhere, and it's pretty refreshing to see that. And there's like bras hanging everywhere, and then there's like a dragon made out of skateboards. And I had a great time there. I thought it was cool that there was 2 different levels to that place. That there was you play in the pool in the one level, and then you play next to the half pipe in the other level, and it's just pretty badass for a punk venue.
Which one did you play, in the bowl or next to the half pipe?
We played next to the half pipe when we played last year, so I feel like that was a little bit better than the bowl would have been. But Piranha Bar was awesome last night. There were a lot of good bands there. It's in a really convenient, awesome spot too. You can get food downstairs, and just generally a big crowd for everybody, and everyone's drinking and having a fucking awesome time.
What time did you guys play yesterday?
1 in the morning.
1 in the morning.
So
you still had a really decent crowd?
Yeah.
I feel like it's very, this is my first Pouzza, unfortunately, but I feel like it's very far for here too, where that's it, Pouzza Fest happens and everything, life goes on hold, forget sleeping and all that, you're going till 2, 3 in the morning, and then probably then some afterwards. I called it quits after sick of it all yesterday, but I'm sure you guys and everybody else were just going strong, and or were you?
It was awesome.
It was 4 in the morning, if I remember,
Yeah.
I went immediately home. This was my first Pouzza Fest, and like I haven't said it yet, but these guys have become my favorite band since like over a year ago, back in May when I first discovered them in Trenton. And when I got the opportunity to fill in because their drummer couldn't make it, I was just tunnel vision, nothing else mattered. Just getting these songs down, making Jeff happy with the aches.
So this is the boss right here.
He's the bossiest.
Yeah.
He's got the authoritative beard, so I can tell.
He's got authoritative farts.
Yeah.
And I've been following the band for like a year, and I'm just so grateful that I haven't followed a restraining order. And I've come here to Montreal for my first time, backing up my favorite band. It's been...
How long did you have to prepare for the show?
3 months.
3 months? Yes. Oh, that's not so bad.
No, eventually we had
well in advance, but like, I mean,
yeah.
in terms of the the potential members not being able to cross into Canada.
Well, we had a surprise last week when we found out the guitarist couldn't make it in.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
then
that's
Nikki is amazing, and she pulled in on guitar and stage with one of our
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick, I'm sorry. You pointed that way, and then you reacted.
Learned, I don't know if it's the word I would have used, but
we all helped each other out. We got through the set. It was good.
It was a party.
Yeah. Alyssa and I normally sing dueling equal harmonies, usually. So we front it with 2 people. So, you know, it wasn't that hard to pull off a show when she could just, like, hold it down for both of us, mostly, because it was kind of hard to do both at the same time. But I think we pulled it off. I think we did. It was fun.
Hey, well, you know what? The crowd looks like they were having fun, and that's all that counts.
Yeah.
Right. Do you guys have anything you want to promote coming up? You're working on a new record right now?
We are working on a new record. We're not exactly 100% sure when that's going to be done. But we're working on new material. We're playing a bunch of shows in the States. We're playing this event in Trenton called Art All Night. And Art All Night is like one of the biggest things that Trenton's doing right now. It's just a 24-hour free event in a historic building that they used to make wire in. So all these artists come and they put their art in all of the hallways, and you just kind of go through the hallways, and there's art everywhere, and there's an inside band stage, and there's an outside band stage, and then there's a beer garden. And we're involved with the bicycle community in Trenton, so there's bike welding going on, and they're building crazy freak bikes. Last year they built a kind of like a Surrey cart, but 2 BMX bikes that are together. So when you turn one, you know, you're both kind of like a car, and it's got a giant dragonfly on top. And then we'll build like tall bikes and little mini talls and like and choppers and ride stupid bikes around the
and just on the spot like that
everywhere.
Like,
yeah. They just bring a bunch of stuff. Will's Lori's guy, he also was our fill-in bassist before, so when she broke her arm. So Will's is also our bike guru that shows us the way.
I think it's about 30,000 people in the
oh wow
24 hours.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of traffic.
They do film premieres, they do hula hooping, body painting, like it's like insane food trucks.
Everybody comes to the hula hooping, I imagine.
Yeah.
That's the main attraction. Probably the most people that influx of people Trenton sees ever.
There's a good amount. Yeah, we know some people who make hoops and everything, so yeah, it's pretty cool.
Cool. All right.